When I was a very little girl, I loved my sticker collection. Do you remember Alf? Oh my gosh, I'm so happy I found them. Talk about a blast from the past. It is that time of the week again. It is time to declutter yet another section in this hoarded basement. Our goal during this summer is to declutter it so that we can start to transform it into a functioning living space. And our main focus has been this front area in the basement. We have been slowly opening up this area. And I think for today's episode, we're going to continue on back into that wall. We still have a lot of boxes and bins, and I'm not even sure what's in there because we want to make this area the storage area. This is where we're going to have shelves and bins and organize all the overflow. But to do that, we need to make sure that we keep decluttering this section. So without further ado, let's get started. So we're gonna dive right in with the Dollar Tree bags. Now, I'm going to be truthful on this channel, right? I had a moment of weakness in the beginning of May when I went to Dollar Tree to buy all the birthday and Mother's Day cards for that month. I saw these glasses and I loved them and bought a bunch of them for my friends. Now we are having a girls trip at the end of June, so I'm going to give them to them as gifts, which is okay. But I also saw a lot of 4th of July really cute stuff and I kind of impulse shopped it. And I know my kids are gonna love it. We're gonna have a fun 4th of July barbecue, but I'm not going to impulse shop at Dollar Tree anymore. I'm kind of taking a little bit of a break. And even though my special 4th of July unicorn was only $1, we need to be mindful of what we're bringing into the house. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the 4th of July stuff in my bin. That way, everything is together for when we celebrate and have our 4th of July barbecue. Now that that is put away, let's move on to this blue IKEA storage box, which is from 2004 kind of time era. And it held a lot of my stationery stuff. Now, I'm going to keep some of it, but there's things I can let go, like this. I don't need to hold on to this one. I'm not feeling an attachment to it, so we can let this go. Same with this one. This one might be from the 90s, but I feel okay letting it go. Same with this notepad. I feel like I have so much stationery already, and this will be the last piece that we let go of in this bin. And moving on to this purple box is, oh, my graduation gowns. Okay, so this would clearly be a sentimental box, and I do want to keep this, but there's gotta be something in here that I can let go of, and it's actually this. This was like a Cruella de Vil costume, and I don't even have the other pieces, so we can let that go. Now, we recently decluttered the contents of this bin, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my graduation gowns and put it into here. And of course, I'm going to make sure that I label these bins. Now, this is what I kind of am calling my rough organizing. We're just putting simple labels on it, so when we do our fancy organizing, it'll be easy for us to make it look prettier. And moving along, I see this old wooden shot glass rack that me and hubby had bought in the mid-2000s when we were dating. We had this idea that we were going to collect shot glasses whenever we visited a place, but we never did because we're not big drinkers. So honestly, I feel pretty good letting this go. Okay, moving on to this purple box. I had already labeled it fragile with wine glasses, and that's exactly what's in here. So I think what's best to do is to condense it all into this teal glassware bin from last week. So I'm going to take all of the wine glasses and put them in here. That way they're all in one tub. And now this box is a complete tossy-tossy. Even the newspaper, all of this we can let go of. Moving on to the next blue IKEA box from the mid-2000s is, oh my gosh, look. I had already had a party supply bin back then, right? Of course, it was on a much smaller scale, but there are things in here that I can let go of. Baby stuff decluttering. Like these balloons, they're really old and I'm not gonna use them. We can let them go. Same with this boa. I mean, it is fun, but It's okay, I can let this go. And the shoestring, I'm not even sure why that's in here, but that's a tossy. And when I'm making these decisions of these semi-sentimental items, I'm letting go of these items with my heart emotionally. What do I not feel attached to? And these things I don't feel an attachment to, so we can let them go. And in the box underneath of that is hubby's clothes. So we're not going to make any of these decisions. We're going to put this box aside so that at a later time, he can go through his stuff. And this right here is a tossy too. I used to feel the need to hold on to them, but now I don't. We can let it go. And this box up here, let me see, there's a big rip on the side, so I'm not going to keep it. But what is in here is, oh, okay. This has some baby sentimental things in here, definitely. The baby stuff is hard for me because I can't have children anymore, it seems like. But I think I'm definitely going to keep this piece. And I'm going to keep this piece. But in my heart, I am going to let these other 3 pieces go. I am feeling a little mixed emotions about it. I feel like I'm strong enough to do it, but I think I really should try and get rid of these 3 pieces and keep the other 2. And thank goodness the rest of this box is one easy tossy. I need easy decisions moving forward. Like this Boscov's bags with paper in it. At one time in my life, I felt the need to hold on to it because I could wrap something breakable in here and store it so that it'd be safe and squirrel it away. But now I don't need to hold on to these things anymore. I can let this go. Same with this cooler bag. There is mold growing on it, and we're not going to store food in here if there's mold. And we already have one that we can use, so that is a tossy. Now in this bin is sentimental baby books that I read to my boys when they were babies. I would rock them every day and night and read these books to them. That is a very precious moment in my life. But I'm sure there could be a couple of books that I can let go of now, like this Night Before Christmas book. This isn't the special one that I read to them every Christmas, so I feel good in my heart letting this one go. And the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star book was by far my favorite one to read, but not so much this one. This one I don't really remember reading to them that much. So I can definitely let this book go. And this one, this is the last one that feels right at my heart to let go of. So even though it's a very sentimental bin, I was still able to find 3 books that I can let go of. Now we need some easy tossies again, like this. This is funky dunky nasty. Ooh, there is no need to hold on to this stuff anymore. Same with this. It's amazing what I used to hold on to because I felt the need to keep it. I created these attachments to these items, but as we declutter, we can let go of them. Like this Old Navy bag that has mold on it. It's another cooler bag, and yet it has mold, and I have my nice one upstairs, so we can let this go. And in this box is party supplies from when Brandon was very little. Ooh, okay, so I'm gonna be honest, I have an attachment to the Wonder Pets. Anything Wonder Pets I'm going to hold on to, but the rest of this, like the Transformer party supplies, I feel okay letting this go. This is very big for me, that I am just keeping some Wonder Pet things and letting the rest of this go. This is huge and really showing how much we're healing. And over here is a wet seal bag. Now, I have not seen that in a long time, and I can already see that it is more of my childhood things, like the Pound puppy case that has some of my sticker collection. This is going to be where the OCD of me is. I'm going to be honest, never going to let this go. I'm not. This is pure happiness. This is my childhood stuff. I have no desire to let it go, and I don't feel like I need to be forced to, right? As long as it's contained and organized, I never have to feel forced to let go of something that I'm not ready to let go of. And of course, hey, unicorns. I've always loved my unicorns. And check out these rainbow bears. Oh, I love them so much. And I also found my Sailor Moon little promo booklet. I love this. I loved anime, and it's so fun that now my kids are into anime too. So I get to show them all these pieces that I had from the late 90s. And also some of my Lion King stuff. I absolutely used to love Lion King. And check out this gem. It is Sailor Moon playing cards, like deck cards. How cool is that? I am so excited that I was able to find these, and I cannot wait to show the boys all my fun, nostalgic stuff because I know they'll enjoy it too. But even in a sentimental box, I found some tossies that I can let go of now. I used to keep these things. I always had hoarding disorder ever since I was a kid. And here is one of the signs that I had. Do you see this pencil right here? As a child, I loved this pencil so much that I had to keep it in this perfect state. This is where the OCD came in. I cannot use the pencil. It must be kept perfect and put away so that I can hold on to this happiness. That's just one of the signs I showed as a child. And the rest of the stuff in this back corner is hubby's. And of course, he's working overtime. He works a lot of overtime. So I think to move forward, the best thing for me to do is to condense these boxes into totes. Except for this is a tossy. I can make that decision. We can let it go. But we're going to take all of these kind of loose items in bags and the paper boxes and put them into the bins off camera because some of these bins are either empty or half full. And when hubby is ready to go through his stuff, he will be able to go through all of his bins and make the decisions of what to let go of. And it'll all be stored onto this shelf right over here. And now it is time to show you this tossy pile. Yes, look at that. Just by condensing these cardboard boxes into the plastic totes combined with some decluttering, look at how much stuff we let go of. I used to feel the need to hold on to those cardboard boxes because I felt like, oh, I can store things, I can organize things, and they're so functional, and I don't want them to go in a landfill. Well, guess what? We can let them go. Even sentimental things. I let go of some very sentimental items. I'm still feeling a little, I think I can do this, but we can do it, right? We can do it. This is good. This is a good thing. We are letting go of so much stuff in this basement. This is one big tossy pile. And now the moment of truth. Look at that newly opened up space. We're really starting to see some progress in this basement. Look at all this open floor space. This is great. Every week, we just consistently chop away at it. And it feels good. It feels good to open up these spaces. And we're getting closer to having this organizational storage area. Now, hubby off camera, when he's ready, we're going to let him go through his stuff. I'm not going to rush him. I'm not going to push him. I might encourage him. But I never want to push someone to do something they're not ready to do. But look at that. Isn't that amazing? We're doing it. And you can too. You can heal in your hoarding disorder and open up these spaces so that you can start to enjoy it. And it'll be a positive experience. And I will always be here to encourage you along the way. Together, we can heal and get our homes back.